Okay, y'all. So I just did a video on what happened to me when my daughter was at the store. A few things that God wanted me to talk about that I didn't get to talk about because 3 minutes is not that long. Okay, so one of the things that God revealed to me as I was walking away is that, well, actually, while I was standing there, is that sometimes we engage in too much conversation with people. Catch us in the spirit now. Diana is a talker. Diana loves to talk. Diana loves to help people. Diana just loves to, any way that I can, right? But the fact that the first time I said no is because I was serious. I was serious that I'm on a journey with God. I don't have time to be distracted. I don't have time for, guys and all of this, right? But also the second time that I said no is because, first of all, I didn't even know all of that when I said no. And this is how the enemy comes, right? He wants to entrap us in these things that way we say yes to stuff and then we get caught up in stuff, right? And then the second time I said no is because, first of all, he's a married man, and I told him that. I was like, no. I was like, and you're a married man. Like, how dare you? That's not okay with your wife. Like, you should. And he goes on to explain that, oh, she likes it and all this. And I'm thinking, no, as a married woman, nobody wants to share their husband. Unless y'all got some other craziness, and then y'all really need to seek Jesus, because that's not okay. And that is one of the things that I told him. I was like, do you know Jesus? And I was like, I'm going to pray for you, because that's not okay. Marriage is not to be played with. It's not a joke. It's not something to just take lightly. Like, oh, and nowadays you see so many people going through divorce, so many people that, but it's sad because we do live in a world where they do have a spouse and somebody on the side and then still be trying to talk to people. That's too much people to come to. Even as a single person, like, the dating age is too much. I don't mind having conversations with people every now and then, but I ain't trying to, oh, we're going to do this and you have to learn this person, you have to do this and all that. And so I consult God before I even go on a date. Like, is this for me or not? But I knew that something about him, when I shook his hand, wasn't right. And like I said, God was revealing everything. And so when all that happened and I was walking away, God said, let your yes be yes and your no be no. That's serious, because sometimes, he asked the first time and I said no. And he said, I respect that. But you don't really respect that because you asked me again and thought I was going to change my mind. See, we have to be so on point with what God tells us to do that when the enemy comes and tries to change our mind, that we be steadfast and unmovable. So let your yes be yes and your no be no. It's for a reason, because once you said yes, you're coming into covenant with some nonsense. What if I would have said yes? He would have not explained all of that, right?